Hey! Hey! What you doing?
Who, me? Hey, greetings from Fairfield. Welcome back to the channel. You know, when we're out in the school of Victorian House, we're decorating for the holidays and do a little test fitting out on the porte-cochere. That's a different video for a different day. You know, people asked us when we started decorating for Halloween, September 1st. That was a week ago. So the downstairs, a little preoccupied with all the ghouls and ghosts. So we're going to get back to work here in this bathroom. You might have remembered a few months back, 6 months back, 9 months back, we had a flood. Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge.
Since I had some peel away left over from our kitchen project last week, figured we'd put it to the test here on this radiator because things are starting to get colder and we want to get this stripped because there's about 300 coats of paint on there. So we're going to put this to the test, see if we can't get all that paint off of there so you can see how cool that really looks, and get back to work here in this bathroom, stripping the paint, doing the floors, and having this done before winter comes. So without further ado, let's peel it away. That is looking pretty good. The front was being a little stubborn. That's going to need a little more elbow grease. Probably we're going to want to hit that again. And I haven't put anything on that pipe. And of course, we're going to have to hit that baseboard because that's still a mess. But this is shaping up pretty good. You can really see that detail now. As soon as we finish cleaning this up, we will be repainting this again. Basically the same color, right? It's not like we're gonna do anything different, but all that old paint has really aged and discolored that cast iron. And so I'm gonna hit that with a really light coat of a Duranotic bronze. And we're gonna do a dry brush, some gold on that detail to bring out that detail. That's basically what they look like down in the dining room. So they'll be closer to the to how they look down there. But how cool does that look? How cool does that look? That peel away is just great stuff. And so we'll get some more of this cleaned up. We'll hit this again, get this pipe done. And before we can actually continue on that, we got a lot more stripping to do in here on the windows and the cabinet, wallpaper. So why don't we get started on the rest of that? Holy moly. That is a lot of work. It looks a lot better though. Still got some discoloration going on at the top, and I'm going to have to hit that crown by hand. But it's looking a lot better. Looking a lot better. Finish getting that sanded up and smoothed out. We'll hit it with some new shellac. We'll get the doors put back on there. This is almost done. Big difference. Yeah, we'll see how hard that wallpaper is going to be to strip down, because I know that paint on that trim's been slow going, but that wallpaper was put up, I think, in around 2005, so it shouldn't be too hard, but I want to give that a shot and see. So pretty sure I pointed this out before, but this wallpaper put up in, I don't know, 2005, 2006 maybe, it's all just separating at all the seams and peeling, and that border up there is just completely falling off. And so it had a good run, but it's time for an update. This is what we're going to be replacing that wallpaper with. Got this really cool metallic golds and lavender that match that purple tile really well. It'll look fantastic in here. Can't wait to get started. All right, well, Well, we're waiting for those things to finish up. Thought I'd see how difficult it was going to be to do this wallpaper. Some more modern wallpaper, so the DIF doesn't hit it, and steaming didn't work, but this is working pretty good. So razor blade just to separate the top vinyl coating from the paper, I think is going to be the way to go here. And then yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket. And then we'll hit this paper backing and the adhesive with the DIF, and that should come right off. So I don't know. I thought we'd be a little further along this week. I was hoping to have all this stripped in here, but you know, all that stuff was just taking longer than expected. So I don't know. Hopefully by next week, maybe we'll have this all stripped down. So until next time.